Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is David, this is David K Reacts, and here on this channel I ramble with articulation, I hope, about a variety of different musical, video and audio elements of the videos that I watch. And today we are back with the Hound and the Fox, who I haven't seen for a little while on the channel, and they popped up on my Instagram celebrating the fact that their cover of All the Small Things had been featured in something on TV, and I stopped watching, so I don't know what, because the song was playing on the Instagram reel and my brain went, nope, we're doing that. So I immediately jumped into just scrub this from my mind. I heard about, I don't know, 10 notes and saw the tagline of like POV, your song is used in a film. And just immediately moved away from it so that I could do this. So yeah. And yeah, that's basically the story of how this video came to be what's being done. Because I love this song. This is one of those ones that was around and has been around throughout my sort of youth, in terms of my formative years of music, I guess. It was very hard to miss. I was 14 when it came out, and it's just one of those pieces that it immediately exploded. And with good reason. I think it is extremely accessible. It was a really kind of catchy hook. And of course, anything that has a na-na-na chorus is going to be something that people pick up on, because it's such an easy thing to join in with, both live and when you're just like bellowing in the shower or whatever it happens to be. It's wonderful stuff, and I'm really interested to see. This is a wedding version, so I'm really interested to see what it sounds like. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. All the Small Things, Blink-182. This was a huge song for them, written by Tom DeLonge and Mark Hoppus. Travis Barker did have input on this, but he was a contractor at the time. He wasn't actually a member of the band, so he doesn't have a songwriting credit. I will be crediting it as it is credited in my description, so it will not list Travis Barker's name, but I did want to mention that in passing. The Rolling Stone actually credited this song. They did a top 10 Blink-182 songs according to fans, and they said that this was the song that took the band from theatres and clubs into arenas, and I think that makes complete sense. It is, as I say, incredibly accessible, perfect for introducing new people to the band. So yeah, absolutely makes sense. What interested me with this got to #1 on the UK rock and metal chart and the US alternative airplay chart. But as far as I can tell, it didn't hit #1 on any mainstream charts. And that really surprises me, because I felt like it took over when it came out. So yeah, I would have thought that would have been a bigger thing, but I guess not. It is quadruple platinum in the UK. It's double platinum in Italy, and it's platinum in Spain, Germany, and Australia. So, and then gold in several other places. So it's not like it hasn't, had its flowers to an extent. But I don't know. Just for some reason, I was expecting it to have hit #1 at least in the US. But there we go. I should have checked this. I don't know what was #1 at the time. If I figure that out, I'll put a note here. But anyway, yeah, I'm very interested to see what the Hound of the Fox do with this, because they have such creative takes on music, and I love their style. So, yeah, I'm going to say welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time here. If it is, the way this works, I'm going to watch the video through from beginning to end, commenting and emoting over the top. I will then go back and watch it a second time, this time pausing, interrupting, and offering what commentary and analysis I feel I can, based on what I've just seen and heard, and the foreknowledge of that one prior viewing. Please do check the description down below. You'll find a link to the original video, as well as the Hound of the Fox's channel. They are the artists. I am merely analysing their work. So if you haven't seen this, please go and watch that version first. This is not a substitute for the original. If you are just here for the reaction, the first quarter or so of this video will be good for you. And I do just want to mention the ongoing saga of me having a reduced setup currently. I'm so close, finally, to having that sorted out. It might be a couple more videos and then we'll be there. But I am working on a single screen, and I am working with slightly questionable internet. So there may be a couple of cuts while I switch between screens, or between windows rather, and it's possible there'll be a little bit of artifacting on the audio from the video, in which case my apologies, like from YouTube itself. My apologies if that does come up. I hope it doesn't come up too much. It's usually been pretty good, but I've had a couple where I'm like, ooh, don't like how much we're hearing there. But Anyway, please do hit the like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell. And if you'd care to support the channel, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/DavidKreacts, at patreon.com/DavidKreacts, or by leaving a super thanks here on YouTube. And any of those are very gratefully appreciated if you should choose to do them. But without any further delay, let us check out what the Hound and the Fox have done with Blink-182's All the Small Things. Oh, I like this vibe already.
All the small things, true care, truth brings, I'll take.
Oh, this is lovely.
One lift, you're right, best trip, always. I know
the unison's a great choice to start this. I'm guessing that won't last.
Watching, waiting, commiserating.
Ooh.
Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Na 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 na.
Oh, this is great.
Late night, come home. Work sucks. I know you left me.
Oh, they balance each other's voices so well. They always do.
Surprises, let me know you care. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home.
Ooh, that's a nice harmony. I like that. The way they're using register in this is really cool too.
Carry me home. Keep your head still. I'll be your thrill. The night will go on. My little windmill. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Keep your head still. I'll be your thrill. The night will go on. The night will go on. My little windmill.
Oh, that is beautiful. I really like that. And they've done such a great job of abbreviating it too. Oh, that's made me teary. I'm going to distract myself by having a look down below and seeing if there is anything down here. Any information in the video. Recorded and mixed by Riley, mastered by Bill Hare, of course. Who knew punk rock icons Blink-182 secretly wrote super romantic love songs? Oh, so this was a Valentine's Day release 3 years ago. That's really lovely. That is really lovely. And yeah, who did know that? That's kind of amazing. Wow. What an amazing way to present this song. That I've heard variations of this, and I've heard acoustic versions, and I've heard slower versions, but I've never heard anything done quite like this. That got me a little teary, actually. Because it's extremely emotional. It really is, like, the lyrics to this are so beautiful. And you kind of don't hear it to a certain extent. I mean, you do, but there's a weight to the lyrics in this version that I haven't seen before, or I haven't felt before, and I really love that. This is fantastic. What a great, great rendition. Let's go back and check this out again and see what I can pull out of it, because there's a lot here to like. Here we go. I mean, first off, I love this presentation. Like, you can imagine if this was like a wedding at the, at the bottom of somebody's garden where they had forest at the back of their garden or something like that, or, um, you know, in the grounds of some event space or something like that. This would be the setup. It would be, they'd be closer to the ceremony, I'm sure. So there'd be other folks around, but just this idea of two stalls out, on the grass, the two of them sitting there with a guitar, like, this is such a perfect little setup. It's wonderful, but it's also a beautiful shot, and I love that there's a few bits and pieces going on here. Like, we've got this lovely tree in the foreground and the fencing around. It's got this nice framing effect, right? It's like they're bookended. And so the focus is drawn, especially the line here draws down towards Mackenzie. And while the tree is more vertical, you have these branches that are kind of coming down and almost focusing your view. It's like the eye is being pointed towards the two of them. And I really like that. I think this is a beautiful setting for the song anyway, but I also think it's a really smart one. And I think that's great. I think this is a wonderful start. I also love just starting out with this very light, and it never gets any busier than this, and that's really cool. It's just they set the vibe, and they keep the vibe the whole way through the thing. Lovely stuff. I love this. Is fantastic, and they do this a couple of times throughout the song. And if you're new to my channel, by the way, this is why I love doing a second viewing, because I can say that. I can say they're going to repeat this later and discuss the foreshadowing and things like that. But I love that they have this extra bar where it's just this one held chord. So you have like the bar structure. I'm just going to go over this. 1, 2. This is obvious, but 3. I'm going over it anyway. 4, 5. And then back in again. So you have the 4 bars before that, and then you have another 4 bars, and then you have that 5th bar of just the chord that's held and given a moment, and the song breathes for a second, and then we come back in again. And it's such a lovely setup because the extra bar makes you stop and think as a listener. You go, oh, wait a minute, I thought they were going to have come in on that bar, and now we're resting for a second, and and there we go. And it triggers the ear. You know, even if you don't consciously really take in rhythm, unless you have, I'm sure, I know there's a condition where you can't hear music, you can't hear tones, you hear it as white noise. I'm sure there's probably one where rhythm is very difficult to discern as well. Unless you have something like that, I think your body, even if you're sitting there and you're going, I don't know where a bar begins, I don't really know how to break down what I'm listening to, your body understands that something is happening in a pattern and a function of 4. And so you hear it the second time and you go, okay, we just had 4, there's another 4 coming. And then this 5th bar comes out of nowhere. It's such an effective way of putting in a little something to just change things up a little bit, and I love that they do it straight off the top and they then do it again later.
All the small things, true care, truth brings.
Again, I love how well they balance their voices. Like, the way I'm hearing it, Mackenzie is a fraction louder, a fraction. And it doesn't matter because the support that Riley is giving underneath, they're both singing the melody. We can hear both of them clearly. And they've done it in such a way that you have this kind of pure sound that Mackenzie's producing, and Riley underneath just a touch breathier. And it's giving it a little bit more of a supportive quality, even while being just as important. You know, you could focus on either one of the two of them right now as being the melody, and the other one as providing a unison harmony almost. That's not quite right, but do you know what I mean? It's the focus could be in either direction, or you can just take in the two of them at once because they just balance so very well. It's lovely stuff.
True care, truth brings.
And this choice to come in purely unison is so great because, as I talk about in so many videos, it provides us with an opportunity for evolution. They can go places from here. They simply have to start singing two different notes. And already that is an enormous evolution on what we're getting right now. So it means they can start this. I mean, there's two of them. There's only so many things that you can do. I mean, they're geniuses, so, you can do a lot. But they start out small. And they can go bigger, and that immediately gives you an arc for the song, not just a single line. It gives you progression, evolution, somewhere to go.
Lift your right, best trip, always.
And I thought they were going to bring harmony in there, and I love that they don't. They do this whole verse in unison. It's such a wonderful choice.
I know you'll be at my show, watching.
That line has always been important to me. Always, I know you'll be at my show. That as a line in and of itself, those people who you know will be there are so important. And I think that is a lovely line to have sung as a piece in a wedding context. Which, as I say, this is the wedding version of the song, as they've titled it. But in any kind of romantic context, always I know you'll be there. I don't have to think twice about it. I mean, what a great thing that is, right?
At my show, watching, waiting, commiserating.
Oh, I love that. She folds down into a little bit of creak, like dropping off the note a little bit in the middle of that, without breaking the line, because that creak comes in, it becomes a consistent line.
Waiting, commiserating.
Riley does it too, just to a slightly lesser extent, but I really like that. I want to run into this pause. Again, here it's even more obvious. Even if you didn't really recognize it at the beginning, the fact that we've come to the end of a verse, we know what happens next. We know we go into the chorus. And yet we get another one of these pauses. And it makes you stop and listen. Again, it refreshes the ear. It's a lovely choice. And what a beautiful chord, that chord that he's played on commiserating. And it's just that chord that's held. He doesn't move it up to be a more complete perfect cadence, for example, which would be a very valid option. He leaves it on that chord, and I think that's a great choice. Like it is dumb. It is a perfect cadence, but there's, what am I trying to say? Oh, hang on. Okay, folks, I'm back. I'm sorry for that random cut there. My internet cut out. And I don't know why. There was no reason for it. Anyway, I'm back. Let's continue. And there comes the harmony. What a beautiful place to introduce it. And it's just, we're listening to the harmony from the song, right? It's nothing new, but it's just beautiful, and it's so different in this setting, musically speaking, because there's more focus on it. The guitar is doing very little. We're not adding a new drum riff or anything like that. It's just the gentle change of adding a harmony line, and that's it. It's the evolution, and it's so impactful as a result.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home and
Actually, hilariously, when I sing along to this, that's the line that I sing. I sing Mackenzie's harmony that she's singing right there. I don't know why. It's just, I love it. I think it's da, 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 da. It's just a climb down the scale. It's such a simple harmony line, but it's such an effective one.
go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na.
I love what they've done to the rhythm of the Nas here as well. It's just a little bit more laid back. They're taking a little liberty with the rhythm, and it works so very well for this version, for that kind of guitar two people, almost easy listening version of All the Small Things. It's such a wonderful way of interpolating this chorus into the genre that they've created here. It's great. And that na 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 na, such a lovely little line that's been added there. Oh, little things too. All the small things. Right here in Mackenzie's line, the na na na, when she gets to the bottom. It's such a little thing, but what a difference it makes to how that line sounds. It's really, really cool.
Late night, come home, work sucks, I know.
Oh.
You left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know you care.
It's such an amazingly delicate harmony, and I love what they're singing here. It's beautiful, it's heartfelt, it takes the meaning of this. What I really love, when you've got it in the full Blink-182, the way that it's put out there, work sucks, I know, kind of being thrashed out on guitars, it really emphasizes that is, work sucks, grr. Whereas here, it's much more of a kind of work sucks, I know it does. It's like, what a change in the feeling. It's turned the song into a hug. It's wild, and I love it.
Surprises let me know you care. Say it ain't so.
Actually, I want to go back on that. I didn't go back far enough.
Work sucks, I know. You left me roses by the stairs. Surprises let me know you care. Say it ain't so, I will not go.
Yeah, there's something about the gentleness of this. And I love the way that they're kind of singing it to each other too. Riley, particularly, like he barely took her eyes off her throughout that whole verse. It's just, my heart.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na 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 na.
Again, tiny. I don't know if this happened the first time, but tiny little bit of creak in the back of the voice.
Na 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 na.
And it's Riley, na 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 na, just a little bit creeping in there, very slightly in the background. Lovely little extra bit of texture.
Off, carry me home. Na 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 na.
And that kind of thing matters in a version like this because it is so bare, it is so exposed that any little thing that you do suddenly becomes incredibly noticeable. And I think it's remarkable, and they've got great control over their voices, and the way they're using them is just fabulous. What's that? And she does it that time.
I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Keep your head still.
I love what they're doing with the harmony here too.
Turn the lights off. It ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home.
Carry me home. That lovely line at the they just do these tiny little things that just they add just a little something in, and it really is. And I think All the Small Things is the absolute perfect description of their arrangement too. It's all these tiny little things that they're doing that are just making this feel more alive. It's so good.
Go, turn the lights off.
This is great. I love this idea. Let's just go up. Let's do this lovely higher quality singing for a hot second in this line that everybody knows. Let's just change it up a little bit.
Keep your head still, I'll be your thrill. The night will go on, the night will go on, my little windmill.
Ah, and that little bit of vibrato Riley brings in.
My little windmill.
Oh, it is both of them. But his kind of creeps in. It's a really nice like addition to the back end of that, whereas hers is straight on the top. And so you get this lovely vibrato to begin, and then it just enrichens throughout. Is that a word? I don't know.
On my little windmill.
Might be an effect of the mixing, but it's really cool. I love that. And I actually thought he was going to start playing again there. I thought for a hot second there was going to be like another chorus out the other end, just, you know, a pause and then a retake. And actually I really like that they didn't do that, that they just cut it there. I think that is absolutely perfect. Lovely to have it continuing playing. And this is so cute. I mean, what a perfect way to end this video. Right? That's lovely. I also love their choice. That's a really nice little idea for the album cover. Just the flower, the small things. That's, oh my goodness. What a beautiful cover of this. I don't know what I was expecting coming into this. Well, I do, because I heard that little clip on Instagram. I wasn't expecting it to be just consistently that gentle, laid-back energy the whole way through. I wasn't expecting them to go thrash metal in the middle of it, but this just, I don't know, this hit different. That, you feel this. You really do. It is so, so pretty. What a wonderful cover. Well done, Riley and Mackenzie. That is truly spectacular. I really, really enjoyed that. I hope you did too, whether you've seen that video a ton of times in the 3 years since it's been out, or you know, just today. And hopefully, as I say, you watch their version first. But yeah, just what an interesting way to reimagine such an iconic song in a completely different vibe. It's fantastic, wonderful stuff. Well done to both of you, and to Bill for the work on the mixing. And thank you very much to you for being here and watching this with me. I hope you got something from that, whatever it happens to be, some little musical detail that you hadn't picked up on or something. That's what I'm trying to do with this channel, is just share these cool things. And there were a lot of cool things in that, which the length of this video probably belies. Less to talk about visually, of course, because they're just in one setting. But I think, yeah, it's remarkable. Brilliant stuff. So thank you very much for being here with me, especially if you're still here at the end of this video. I really do appreciate it. Please do hit the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell. And if you care to support me, you can head over to buymeacoffee.com/DavidKReacts, where you can leave a one-off donation of any amount. You can head to patreon.com/DavidKReacts, where you can sign up currently for $2 or $4 Canadian. But we are within a few weeks of that changing. There will be many more options appearing on my Patreon soon. Soon. That will expand what the options are there. Or you can leave a super thanks here on YouTube. Any of those very gratefully appreciated if you should choose to do them. But that's it for this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is that you are watching this video. Let's go for, what are we going to go for today? Let's go for 1:37 p.m. Maybe someone started watching around 1 o'clock, excuse me. But yes, have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.